ladies and a man, so, sitting that long.
Okay.
And a man.
What does that have to do with him being a man? Okay, now this
Well,
is...
this Seattle, you never know.
Okay, oh, good. I have a feeling I know which way she's going to go. Now, you only called... By the way, how, 1990 of it, do you think that you would call a radio station to give an answer to something, that we would actually answer the phone? So, Jacob, you called to give us the info, and then when Jacob said, hey, guess what? You get a chance to play the Know-It-All quiz. Did you try to get out? Didn't you have an excuse you could come up with, like you were taking care of one of your 15 kids?
Yeah, I tried, but his smooth voice.
Yeah, that's Jacob.
Yeah.
He's quite the talker.
Yeah, now listen, I want you to stay on the line.
Yeah.
Thanks for the information about the sodas. All right. Well, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask you 5 questions of stories we covered all week. I assume that you don't listen to the show.
I don't want to offend anybody, but sometimes if my kids are not in the car, otherwise way too many questions.
Really?
Really?
Really.
Too many
But
questions?
not Dory. Dory's worse.
Wrong!
That's Dory.
There's a drop.
So something is said, and then the kids go, why does Tom believe in socialism? Is that kind of stuff that they ask?
All kinds of stuff. Yes, exactly. A lot of hard questions that I don't want to have that conversation in front of my 4- and 6-year-old girls about.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's good. All right, well, we appreciate that. So what do? You play that shark song instead?
Baby
Do,
shark.
yeah, baby shark.
Yeah, you got it.
Drink my,
You and I are
drink
gonna
my car wine.
You're
Fine.
Wait. Drink your car wine? What is that?
Well, is CPS listening? Because I can't really.
Yeah.
No, it's
No, believe me, nobody's listening.
Yeah. All right.
It's
Tone
a
and
Friday before
Tone
Christmas.
and tenor changes. That's why I mentioned that Ron and Don joke.
Yeah, right.
All right, Bria, you ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How many? By the way, when you are listening on those rare occasions, like maybe once a year, you find yourself agreeing with me or Tom?
Don't put me in a corner like that.
Okay.
I don't have an answer.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not
this is-
picking any sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all
Over.
right.
For you.
This is going to be uncomfortable. Here we go. You ready? Hallmark movies, Christmas movies, made news again this week. Not for what they broadcast, what they didn't broadcast. What did the Hallmark Channel not show, Tom?
A, 2 women kissing in a commercial. B, during one of the night scenes, observant viewers noticed there was no snow falling. 47-year-old Mug Tugnell of Lansing, Michigan said, I didn't know what was missing at first, but then I did, and it made me feel sad. And C, a black man with a scarf on. Every Hallmark Christmas movie must have one black character appear for at least 2 scenes, no matter how tangential to the storyline they may appear.
I'm going to say C.
You would think, but the answer is, Tom?
2 women kissing in a commercial.
Right. At this point,
No way.
how many is... Yes, Bria. If
That's
you had
so
listened...
not progressive of them. Oh, my gosh.
If you had listened to the show rather than driving around your brood, you would have known. The answer
True.
is A. How many does she have right at this point, Tom?
Bria is 0 for 1, John.
Beyonce, Black St.
That's
James.
more about my life than you know.
Okay, Bria, please get this one right. Beyonce Black St. James, a black trans stripper from Spokane, made national news this week. It wasn't the fact that James dances, including swinging large pendulum breasts about. It is the fact that the stripper made news. Where did the racy act take place, Tom?
A, an annual homeless conference in Seattle. B, a 7th grade elementary school class winter solstice celebration. School administrator Arnold Koenig apologized to anyone who may have been offended. He added, if you were offended, this might be a good time for you to check some of your biases. And C, a funeral. James had inadvertently typed the wrong address into Google Maps. St. James is suing Google for pain and suffering and the loss of one boombox left behind when the stripper ran out of the funeral home in haste.
So we did listen to this one with my kids in the car
Oh,
and
no.
all the questions. So I know that it's A.
Oh, golly. Where were you?
So thank you for that. Merry Christmas to me.
Well, hold on a second. So you got one hand
You
on
got
the wheel.
one right.
That's true.
And
You
my
wa-
other hand is gesturing about transvestites. Yes.
Wait, you have one hand on the wheel. The other hand could have turned down the volume if you weren't driving around with a glass of wine. All right, you ready? Here
That's
comes.
true.
Yes, here comes 3. This man was giving advice. We played it on our show. And,
Don't try to overdo anything. Live in moderation. Don't overeat. Don't overdrink. Don't do anything that you'll be sorry for later on.
Mm-hmm. Why was he giving advice?
A, he's in the Guinness World Book of Records for most amount of common sense advice. 87-year-old Bernie McGacknick of Cedar Falls, Iowa, crushed his previous record and went for 11 hours, 21 minutes, stopping only to nap for 7 minutes. B, he has been married for 80 years, and the TV reporter asked him how he did it. Or C, because that's what some older people do.
I'm going to say B.
You are correct. No one is offended by that.
You're on a
winner.
run, Bria.
Yes. Here we go, Bria. Let's see. 4, in order to cut down on hanky-panky or sexual harassment at office Christmas parties this year, businesses are adding this to the party atmosphere. Tom.
A, saltpeter added to the punch and crudité plate. B, husbands, wives, and partners. C, intense, bright, yellowish-green lighting and the smell of rotten eggs will greet partygoers. We want everyone to have a good time, but not too good a time, if you know what I mean, said General Sales Manager Blake Whitehouse.
B.
B. Yeah, we got a little laugh out of her.
Yeah, and a dumb.
Huh?
And dumb. She said dumb.
Dumb. All right, here we go.
Okay.
This is the 5th question. This is written by Jacob because I only write 4. I don't know why I've started that.
You're
woman
like Johnny Carson, who always took Fridays off.
A woman caught her boyfriend doing this by checking his Fitbit metrics. What did she catch him doing, Tom?
Oh, God.
A, the boyfriend's Fitbit said he was running miles and miles every day, but the woman noticed he wasn't actually losing any weight. She realized he was putting his Fitbit on the dog.
Oh.
B, he was engaged in domestic terrorism, and now he's being pressured to step down from the state legislature. Or C,
Wow, ran out of music.
cheating on her.
Uh-huh.
I really hope it's A, but I'm going to say C.
Yeah, well,
Brilliant. Bria, congratulations to you. We've actually ran out of music. That's the first time that's happened in a long time.
right.
But it doesn't stop you from enjoying a show at McCall Hall. You get a chance to see the magical ancient Chinese
Shenyun.com.
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 2 tickets will come your way. You get a chance to see it. This sells out fast, and you do have 2 tickets. Find your 2 favorite kids or 1 favorite kid and take that child with you. All right, Bria?
Can I send 2? Yeah.
Yeah, you send 2. Yeah, Bria, you can send 2.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
Well,
All right. Fantastic,
Nicely
Bria.
done. All right, have a fabulous weekend to you, and thanks a lot for being forced into listening and playing the game.
Even
All right?
better.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Or throw it in the air, Tom.
Okay.
Too much paint. Back, see? Got a back problem. Right back with your letters. Write to us at mynorthwest.com. Text as well at 9897.3. Oh, yeah.